Funky.
Hey everybody, welcome back behind the bar. Chad's fucking back.
Damn.
Can't get rid of him.
Fucking guy.
But he brought this beer, so we're gonna review it, and he's
Bleep.
here. So we don't bleep here.
Oh, we don't bleep?
It's on YouTube.
Okay.
We don't give a fuck.
Fair enough.
J. Wakefield Brewing Company. I've heard they're assholes. Will alert. Miami Madness. Kind of the new hotness for some reason. I still don't understand, but we'll find out.
It's a cool label.
It is. It's kind of titties and zombies. I don't know.
Who can go wrong with titties and zombies?
I don't know. I'd just settle for just titties. Miami, Florida. It's a sour ale. I think it's their Berliner Weiss, right?
I'm pretty sure it's their Stouche,
Yeah.
which is their Berliner Weiss style.
Yeah. Mango, guava, and passion fruit added. So,
From what I've been told, and what I've seen, and what I've heard, is that this has the most amount of fruit in a sour beer that you can possibly put in. Oh.
he brought it so he can pour first.
Oh, shit.
I don't even know why I allow that on behind the bar.
Okay, I'm not going to lie. This actually smells really, really good.
So, J. Wakefield, I've had a few of their beers. I'll be honest, though, nothing I've been blown away by. It's one of those just random things. We have other people here, so we're going to share. So I'm going to reach across the camera. And, here you
Deliver.
go. So, he doesn't understand how this works yet.
I don't. I'm
We're
sorry.
getting ahead
I
of the
totally
game.
went way ahead. I apologize.
So, J. Wakefield, when they were up and coming, not the most popular brewery on earth.
No, they're...
They kind of hosed over people over the years.
Crowd brew.
Yeah, I've never crowd brewed. I've never reviewed anything on the channel of theirs. I've had a few. I think I'll have some coming up at Morning Delight Day. They usually send a keg or two up. Anyways, let's dive in. Thanks for bringing the beer.
Absolutely.
It looks hazy as fuck. Good carbonation though. What is the? Do we know what the ABV, Chris?
Well, look.
It's not Florida or Iowa brewed, so it probably has. Here, no, of course they don't.
I don't see it in the slightest bit.
I
but
love states that don't require ABV on labels, so that they can just use labels over and over.
That's a good point.
We'll talk about it while we do. I'll look it up. So it's a Berliner Weiss, so it's probably in the 5% range-ish.
I'd imagine at least.
I'll be
5.
honest, I can fucking smell this beer. It's like a tropical fruit bouquet from right here. So this beer, here's the thing, is I've never...
I don't want to say it's good. I really don't want to say it's good, but I can smell it from here, and I'm like pretty sure it's going to be good.
Right at 5%.
Okay.
Clocking it at 4.4 out of 6, or out of 5. Jeez, how much have I had to drink? On Untapped. So we'll just roll through this real quick. There's a little carbonation pouring out, about a half finger. Good glass lacing. It looks like a New England style pineapple juice IPA though. Like seriously, looks like a Trillium or Treehouse kind of IPA pineapple juice kind of thing. Looks awesome in the glass. That is that is guava for days, man.
Is that what guava smells like?
Oh yeah, that's.
Am I just that?
That is pure guava. Guava passion fruit.
Oh my god.
I'm taking a bath like with chicks in bikinis just bathing me.
This is honestly the best beer, best smelling beer I probably have ever smelled.
Really? That is. If you like like if you were sitting on a fucking beach,
this is it.
Holy crap! It's like drinking like a rum drink out of a coconut, like tropical.
Can I just say something real quick? I'm going to preface this by... No, I'm going to say something, whether you like it or not. I'm going to preface this by saying I don't want to like J. Wakefield. I just don't want to. From the things that they've said and things I've heard, I don't want to, but this is...
The nose on this beer is insane.
This is the best nose I've ever smelled in a sour beer I've ever smelled.
I would say, if we're taking IPAs out of the equation, because there are some IPAs that crush this.
Yeah, that's not true. That's not fair.
For a sour beer, this is the most aromatic sour I've ever smelled. It's not even close. Like,
and I'm going to be very strict on this when I start talking about this. So
this is like coconut, like kiwi. Like I know it's mango,
I get
guava,
kiwi, passion, guava,
this is like a
mango.
Like if you had like an edible arrangement that got delivered to your desk, with just overflowing with tropical fruits. That is this beer. This is insane.
I just accidentally took a sip. I didn't mean to.
It's fine. That's what she said. I'm not even joking. Like, literally, I don't taste anything but tropical fruits. Nothing. Like, there's no malt. There's no nothing. There's actually no... Like, the one thing I'll say, there's no tartness or sour to the nose. There's no vinegar notes. There's no...
If you took those fruits, like you said, a tropical arrangement, you chopped them all up, you juiced every single one of them, and you smelled it.
Yeah. Or just
that is what we're smelling right now,
or
people.
just threw it in a blender with some coconut milk or something. Anyways, let's dive in. I'm thirsty as fuck.
This is.
Cheers. Hey, thanks for bringing this.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good in between stout guy.
We just drank Chainsmoker, so if you watch that review, you know what's going on. Holy.
That's pretty bad. Fantastic. God damn it. I don't want to like them. There's like a nice little S in my bubbles in there. Yeah. That's pretty. Wow.
All right. So my initial reaction. It is really tart up front. A nice like just pop of tartness right in the beginning, and then it's just like it flows into the guava. This says it has mango. I don't get a ton of mango. I get guava and passion fruit for days.
Me too.
The only detractor from this beer is I think it finishes out kind of watery. Yeah, it finishes kind of watery, not dry or anything. Like I want to keep drinking it.
The only thing I would disagree with that is I don't get tartness. I get balance. I don't get balance like in terms of like a Casey balance where it's like, a good difference between funk and sour. This isn't necessarily sour. This is like
that's why I say
it's just like fruit juice. Is what it tastes like. This is like orange juice to me.
I agree. Actually, that's a really good descriptor. This is like an orange. Like if you took like a Minute Maid or Tropicana like juice mix that was like a little bit of orange juice, but then like some tropical notes into it and threw it in a glass. That is how this is. So when I describe beers as tart, for me, if a beer's like puckering, to me that's sour. So this is just a little hit of just like up front. It's got a little bit of
a little bit, which is like a fruit sour, like a kiwi sour.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Absolutely.
So not like a green wax.
No, it is not a. It's not a green wax sour.
Chad sour.
Chad brought his homebrew, and it about killed my palate. It was so fucking sour.
I would say Upland style, probably somewhere around there.
Jesus Christ!
It was a little much. I didn't realize it was going to be that much.
But for a 5%, like this actually drinks like juice. Like it drinks like a juice.
Where'd it go?
Right here. Actually, we should set it. Let's do it there. No, that's gonna block you.
It's not a bad thing.
This definitely drinks like a juice to me. Like it's more so. This drinks like almost like a sugary kind of juice. Like not sugar or like over the top like artificial, but like really like something you go to like Whole Foods and buy.
Yeah. We now for all you viewers, we have a local place called Hen House, a grocery store, and one of the things I like to buy. It's a little more expensive than normal stuff, but they actually have a little machine that you put all your fruit in the top, and it actually grinds it all out and just puts it in a jug for $7.99. It's a fantastic deal. It is pure juice. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this is pretty much the same thing. I don't get beer. If you're looking for beer, this is not beer.
No,
this is like girls sitting on a beach drinking
martinis. If you canned this and brought it up to me on the beach, I would pound this.
Oh my god!
This is
or lake for us Midwesterners.
Yeah, or a lake. Yeah, that is. I think I don't know if that's a detractor or not. I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to grade this, but if you're grading it as a Berliner Weiss or a sour that's fruited,
not a lot of sour.
It is the fruitiest fucking thing you could ever have.
Not a lot of sour.
Not terribly sour. It's kind of subdued when it comes to that. But it's super smooth, medium mouthfeel, great carbonation. I think all of the everything that goes into brewing this, like from a mouthfeel standpoint and everything, it's fantastic.
Agreed.
It still finishes a smidge watery to me. I don't know why, but it is not sour. Like if you're wanting, like it says it's a sour ale, I feel like it would have been better off calling it just a Berliner Weiss and not, which is the same thing. It's a sour. But this is, if you like fruit juice, this is right. This is
no
your
lactobacillus in this one whatsoever. If you're looking at DeGard versus J. Wakefield is going to be a whole heck of a lot more fruit. Yeah. Even though DeGard has I don't even know how to explain that. So that's actually not a good example.
True or false? If we brought somebody down here blind and just put this to them and said, hey, is this a good fruit juice? They would be like, this is fruit juice. They would have no idea this was alcoholic.
No idea.
They would have no idea this was beer.
No idea.
And that's kind of where I have to kind of grade it from, because that's what it is. This is just fruit juice.
Are we sure there's actually alcohol in this? Is that like a
no
a regulatory thing that we have to have? We have to actually prove, because they don't show it on the label. Like,
no,
you said in like certain states you don't have to have
five on Untapped.
Because I'm pretty sure there's no alcohol in this.
This is craziness. Anyways, guys.
Oh, that went down the wrong throat.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
He has more than one throat, apparently. Chris is dying over here.
Damn, alcohol drinking all night.
He's watching the Royals game again, which they lose. Bottom of the ninth.
Don't say that.
10th or whatever. No, they lose. We watched it happen. Anyways, guys, this is actually really hard for me to grade. Because if I was going into this as like a pure sour, dude, you crushed that beer. I'm enjoying it. Man, this is really, really good. The detractor for me is this is not sour at all.
Nope.
Which if you tell me it's a sour, I want a sour. Which
Agreed.
This is not.
You put this in a nice little martini glass while you're sitting by the pool.
I would blend this with ice and throw some fucking tequila in this. It would be amazing.
That sounds awesome. How about I go first?
You
in terms
go
of
first.
my rating.
Yeah, your reviews are always going to be about 6% lower than mine.
That's not necessarily true.
Last one was.
Yeah, I know. But you're more of a stout connoisseur, while sours are a little bit more my thing.
He hated Duck Duck Goose.
Wow, you just threw me to the wolves. All right, for me on this.
Yeah, so just out of 100, keeping him
out of 100, which, by the way, I'm an Untapped guy, so looking at 100.
What would you give it on Untapped?
On Untapped, I would give it a 4.5.
Okay, so that's an A range.
That's an A range. I would say I could drink this all day. I could drink this in a lot of situations.
Yeah,
this is not a, hey, I'm going to save it for a year and drink it. It's I'm going to drink it now beer.
Here's one thing I will say based on what you're saying. This palate fatigue, which is what you get from sours, like Tums, palate fatigue, you do not give this beer.
This is
that whole,
good.
You could drink it all day. You could crush these all day.
I want more.
Keep going.
I want more.
Keep going.
In terms of a review, I would say... Shit, I would give... Goddamn. 97.
Keep going
for a sour.
This guy.
I'm sorry, but I really would give it a 97. In terms of a fruited sour, again, you have a better palate with stouts than I do. But
no, seriously.
This is just fruity. It needs... The only reason why it's holding me back from like a 98, 99, I will never go to 100. I can't picture myself going to 100, but it needs just a little bit of a lactobacillus, a little bit more. I need a little bit more tart.
This beer needs, if it's going to call itself a sour, it has so much flavor. It needs that.
It needs to.
It needs that tart, vinegar, sour, whatever you want to call it. Lacto. I mean, there's a couple of different sour strains you can use, but yeah, I mean that's my biggest thing. I'm not at a 97 on this beer. I'm probably going to peg it about a 95.
Okay.
It's an A beer for me. There's just too many things missing from this to make me want it to be 100.
Especially the watery.
I get this, like, it just finishes kind of watery for me. I think that's because it doesn't have that tartness. A sour should leave this layer on my tongue that lets me know that I drank it. And it doesn't do that. It finishes way too clean for a sour.
There's a beer from Creature Comforts that tastes very similar to this and smells very similar to this.
Interesting.
That I would put this up against them. We have to look at that. We'll have to look at that.
Okay.
But
yeah, so we'll leave it there, guys. I'm like a 95. Chad's a 97. This is a really, really good beer. For a fruited sour trading for over $100 a bottle, you're fucking stupid if you do that. In my opinion, I just feel like there's a lot of beers out there that you can get that are better than this that you don't have to give as
funky,
much.
more different, more complex.
If you want fruit juice in a glass, go trade for this. If you want a good, tasty sour beer for less than this, trade for DeGard. Like, serious. I mean, honestly.
No, I would 100% agree. 100%.
Every DeGard except like Broken Truck you can get for less than this, or like a handful of DeGard beers.
If you're looking at retail, absolutely.
Yeah, or even secondary. I mean, everything
Even
that's in this fridge that we're going to drink later, there's some DeGard in here, and all of them are amazing and probably better than this in my opinion because they are a more complete sour. Jay Wakefield is Jay Wakefield, so this trades for more because Florida likes to trade rape. Truth.
It's truth.
So, fuck Florida. So, anyways, I'm sorry. I have a bitter taste in my mouth from the Existence release.
Those Atlanta versus Florida people.
Because that beer is fucking better than anything I've ever had out of Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, so we're going to leave it there. 95-ish, 97.
I'd go 96. Let's go 96. Let's go 96.
For me, 97 says that's A+ bottom range, and this isn't an A+ beer for me. But damn good. So we'll leave it there, guys. I'm sure this review's way fucking long. So we're going to do Jay Wakefield, Miami Madness. Thanks for coming behind the bar. Thanks for the likes, subscribes, and comments. And Chad, thank you for sharing, buddy. Cheers.
Appreciate you having me on.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.